Zeke Lau chasing a huge battle here in the last championship tour event of the season. Almost got the job done over at Sunset for the Vans World Cup of Surfing. A second place finish there behind Jack Robinson. And looks like he's going to get the quick start here as we move into Heat 9 of the seeding round. But he is way back on the Jeep rankings at this stage in 28th position.
You know, this guy right here is the new age Sonny Garcia.
Yeah.
I mean, when you talk about surfing with power and pride, with Hawaiian blood, this is it right here. And very close friend of mine, you know, younger than me, but inspiring me, somebody I look up to, and a sparring partner in the water. Above the lip, below the lip, in the barrel, he can do it all. The guy's out at Waimea every damn time it breaks, so he's all around, you know, as good as they get. So I can't wait for him to really find his niche and really get some results. And I think he'll be a title contender at some point in his career for sure.
Well, he's certainly competing well, posing his will on these lineups against his rivals at the moment. He's going to have to do the same here. We mentioned this is one of those heats, Barton, that looks tough on paper.
Oh, we've got to mention this tube ride early on in the heat from Caio. Ibelli coming from deep. You see he just pulls under. He's trying to slow down that little bit, but not too much, because at this point in time, at this point in the heat, that's exactly what you need. That's a great start. You can see comes out kind of relieved, but still looking quite focused there.
Ace Bucken coming away with the heat win. Tricky heat though. I mean, really hard to find that backup.
Yeah, it was. We didn't get much.
I mean, as someone that spent lots of years on tour, you know the requalification story, world title, Olympic qualification. What's your take on this last event?
It's one of the most exciting ones, I think, in my long time on tour. You know, 5 guys in the world title race. Super exciting. You know, it's not very often you get 5 guys with a realistic shot.
Rosie, meanwhile out in the lineup, Jeremy Flores picking off a couple of gems back to back after a third victory here at Pipeline. And he had a 4.5 on his previous wave. He's about to add to that. Only needs a 0.51 to move to second, but a good chance he could make that jump.
Of a home crowd. I remember back in '87, the last event of the year was at my home beach of Manly, and I'd led most of the way, and through Europe I was a couple thousand points ahead of everyone, and it was like this was going to be mine, as we see Jeremy just getting barreled. I think at times you get this sense that he's almost shocked that it's happened, you know, and it's such a lovely thing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think just talking to him over Thanksgiving, he just told me how much he's enjoying it, and he was saying how, like, you know, I feel like I'm coming to an end with this stuff, and then with the Olympics and with the win at home, he's like, man.
Rode the Chariot to the main stage in front of a huge French crowd that was absolutely losing it. They sung the national anthem with him, and the party raged. And there's just some people on the tour that, I mean, for the party alone, you want them to get the victory. Here we go. Have a look at this thing.
Yeah!
Zeke Lau emerges
There we go.
in the mist.
That is how you surf pipeline.
And
Can't
let's
wait
have
to see
another
it.
look at it. Barton Lynch, take us through it.
Super deep, straight and grabs rail. Had to pull that rail super hard to get under that lip. That was a classic pipeline barrel. This angle's going to be amazing.
This is going to be insane. Up and over the foam ball for sure. No grab. Look at that. Wow.
Ooh, they could go perfect on this.
Yeah,
for me.
that for a day like today.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see him let go of the rail, but that is how you ride a barrel. He let go right there, no grab, and took 2 pumps. And to do that tight and short of a period, that is the hardest barrel to ride on your backhand. Is no grab pumping in a steep section to grabbing to going up and over the foam ball. That is a perfectly ridden wave in my eyes.
It couldn't be more critical. There's that pump and that let go of the rail that Billy was talking about. And that was an incredible. Well, you were talking about
through it. That was huge.
Have you got chicken skin?
I do.
I got chicken skin watching Jeremy's win at home, and then Zeke just really up the ante on that one. Wow, these guys, now we're talking.
I can't wait to see that replay.
Wow.
That was so deep.
Yes.
And you were talking about 10s. That's going to be one of the best scores we've seen all event.
And we had Caio up as well, grabbing that rail, a bit wobbly on his entry, but he found an exit as well, kept nice and low.
Well, it's going to be a second score, an 8.33 for that one. Nice and deep, a little bit wobbly, as you said. For me, you go 8.33 on that, the 9.73 for Zeke. I can throw another 0.27 in Zeke's way, in Zeke's favour, compared to that 8.33 easily and send it to a 10. Don't you think?
100%. The difficulty of riding that wave, how he did that on your backhand, without taking that no-grab pump, which probably 99% of these competitors...
There's those sort of contrasting individuals that live inside you and come and play their roles at certain times?
Yeah, you know, I think a competitor kind of runs through my blood. Let's go, Zeke.
Well, Zeke, he just passed through the curtain there. Sorry, he needs just a 5.27 to get up into the lead. But he's just trying to add to his scores. He's trying to better a 5, really, to make the requirement larger for Jeremy Flores. 9.73, so that's going to fuel him with confidence.
Yeah.
We know when he sets his sights on something that he's capable of great things, and he's taking off again, looking at the back door, stalling. And should find his way through this first section. Still running through this one, enjoying that fuel for an extended period of time. He's going to find his way through, and he'll be saying goodbye to that 6.
Yeah, like I said, man, once this kid clicks in, it's going to be lights out. He's found it in certain events, but like you just said, at Pipe, it's been a rough, which is so beyond weird. He is a standout free surfer in every session. This kid can ride a barrel as good as anyone.
This has been the most competitive heat of the day. All 3 of these guys have had scores that would have won other heats. So, you know, congratulations to all of them. But Zeke, that fighting spirit came through in the end.
Caio Ibelli actually forcing Jeremy Flores back into 3rd place, which means he's going to have to fight his way through that elimination round.